Welcome to BeyondAnts, a channel dedicated to exploring the hidden world of ants and the tiny ecosystems they live in. If you've been here before, you might remember me as Ant-Man UK. After a lot of time away from YouTube, I've come back with a new name, a fresh perspective, and a camera full of new discoveries. Whilst I was away a few weeks ago on holiday in Cornwall, I visited a few places down there, including Newquay and Land's End. Land's End being kind of rugged, windswept edge of the UK, where there's lots of grassland that meets the ocean. Amongst the rocks and meadow paths, I came across a few incredible species of wild ants. This isn't your typical nest dive or deep colony study. It's what I like to think of, a moment of observation, of little clips of Lasius niger, Formica Fusca, Formica Rufa, and also the pavement ant in one of the most scenic corners of the United Kingdom. So guys, let's take a closer look and reconnect with the world that's just beneath our feet. It didn't take long to spot Lasius niger, the most common black garden ant in the entire UK. Even this far west and south, near the edge of the sea, they were very active, foraging along footpaths and warm rocks, including the sand. Their dark, shiny bodies and tight trails made them so easy to follow. I've seen these ants countless times before, but it's always satisfying to watch this species, how well coordinated they are, and how determined they are. Even when the wind was blowing hard across the cliffs, it was still fascinating to watch them. Next up, Formica Fusca, also known as the silky ant or dusky ant. With their dark and almost smoky appearance, they move quickly and quietly across the open ground. Unlike the more aggressive Formica Rufa, Fusca ants are shy and solitary foragers. They tend to keep a low profile, often avoiding conflict with other ants and relying on a lot of speed and stealth. I was very surprised to spot them here, out in the exposed coastal meadows. These ants are usually found in shaded or moist environments, but clearly this rugged edge of Cornwall suits them just fine. Watching them dart between the tufts of the grass and the weathered stone reminds me just how adaptable ants can be, even the ones that we think of as reclusive. What really caught my attention whilst at the Land's End in Cornwall was the appearance of one single Formica rufa worker, also known as redwood ants. I hadn't expected to see this species here on the cliffs at Land's End, but they were there, moving with confidence across the patch of broken ground. With that reddish colour, larger body, it stood out immediately to me. Even without a nest nearby, this ant was alert. It'd stop for a few seconds, it'd take notice of me, and then it would react with fast movement. Seeing Formica rufa out here in the open, coastal meadows rather than a woodland area, was the highlight of my walk. Here near the cliff's edge at Land's End, I spotted a small group of pavement ants. They were gathered around the body of a dead woodlouse, tugging, biting, and trying to move it. It's easy to overlook moments like this. Most people would just walk right past without ever noticing. But if you just took a moment to stop and look down, you realize that this is survival in motion. Strategy, persistence, cooperation, all playing out silently right beneath our feet. The woodlouse is at least 10 times their size, yet they are not deterred. One ant pulls, another one pushes, others are investigating from different angles. There's no real plan, but there is a purpose. Just meters away, the land falls away into the sea. Jagged cliffs, roaring winds, an endless ocean beyond. And here are these tiny ants, completely unfazed, just doing what they do, feeding the colony and recycling life. There's something humbling about it. We come here for the view, for the grandeur of nature. But down in the grass, just inches below the soil, life is just as complex, just as worthy of our attention. Watching them reminds me of how connected everything is, no matter the size. The cliffs may erode away, the tides may shift, but the ants just keep going and surviving. They are resilient, overlooked, but never irrelevant. This is why I started BeyondAnts, not just to show ants, but to show how these small lives are part of something much bigger. Exploring the coastal cliffs of Cornwall and finding different species of ants, each with its own story, its own way of life, reminded me why I've started this journey in the first place. Even without the nest or the battles, these small moments, a single ant navigating a wind-blown grass, or a team of ants working together to move a fallen insect, tells a story worth sharing. If you've enjoyed this look into the wild world of ants here in the UK, I'd love to hear from you. What was your favourite species in this video? Have you ever spotted ants like this where you live? Leave a comment, give this video a like if you found it interesting. Consider subscribing to BeyondAnts for more close-up journeys into the miniature lives happening all around us. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, here on BeyondAnts.